Josh Cantwell with strategicrealestatecoach.com, back again here with my brother Mark, big brother Mark.
How's it going, everybody?
We are inside of 1966 Marwell Avenue in Hudson, and we want to kind of take you through this case study and also talk to you about some of the particulars about this particular property, including the waterproofing that we did in the basement and why you'll really want to understand the different types of waterproofing that you can do, what does it cost, and then specifically what we had to do to this property. A lot of water problems down here, some mold, we had to get this cleaned up a lot. So Mark, what about different options for basement waterproofing? Obviously you could do the exterior or the interior.
You first of all want to figure out where the water's coming from. In this situation it was pretty obvious it was coming from the back. You would see kind of streams of water coming in. We got to the whole basement, then we were able to see the foundation block in the back. A lot of different things you can do. First of all, you got to seal up all that block, make sure there's any cracks, anything, seal up all those cracks. You got to go outside, check all the gutters, make sure all the gutters are clean, they're in good shape, they're working right, the downspouts are connected, everything's getting away from the house. You also want to make sure there's no dirt kind of sloping toward the house. That's one of the biggest issues is just over time dirt settles and you don't want dirt kind of going into the house, because you're definitely going to have water issues with that. So once we got the gutters cleaned up, fixed, got the dirt away from the house, then we still were having issues. It's kind of like a trial and error thing a little bit. Unless you're in a major rush where it's like you have to make a decision to waterproof today, then you may have to just suck it up and pay a bunch of money to do it. What we chose to do was do interior waterproofing. So what we did is jackhammered about a 2-foot section.
This is all trenched out right where I'm standing. You can actually feel, if you look just ever so slightly, you can feel the line right here.
If you dig down a couple feet, you put in gravel, you put in pipe, and then you run the pipe all on the back to a sump pump. That's one of the easiest ways to do it. That way you're not having to dig around the foundation outside.
So what does something like that cost once you determine and shore up the wall, to make sure there's no cracks, check the gutters, it's not a gutter problem, slope, those are easy, trying to determining the problem, diagnosing it, but then the trench is the solution. Again, people get quotes all the time from waterproofing companies for 30 grand, 15 grand. So what are some tips on saving money, and what should this type of thing cost, whether you do it yourself or pay somebody else?
A couple people that are important to do that is like a plumber, because it's piping, you work with plumbing. Another person that's really good to help you with that kind of project is a cement guy or someone that uses the foundation. It's just the labor, it's only 30 feet of pipe. We probably only spent about $2 grand. To do that professionally, at least twice, twice that amount, at least $5 grand. To do this whole basement, you're talking in the 10 to 20 grand range. So we chose to spend $2 grand on this. It shored it up. If we would have had to spend more money going outside, we would have. Digging out along the foundation and tarring it and doing that.
So thanks so much for watching our training video. Go ahead and click the link inside of this video right now. We'll take you over to our website. We got a bunch of free cool information for you.